Hey, this is Outsiders Arcana. We're playing Curse of Strahd's Dungeons and Dragons. This episode is brought to you by vitamins. Gotta take them. Who
Vitamins.
wants to Who wants to recap last week's episode for an inspiration point? Who doesn't have them? Who wants them? Who needs them?
I guess I could.
Yeah.
So we started off in Arghan Castle. We had just finished up a trap where a bunch of bad guys attacked us. We headed upstairs, met a couple more old guys, and they directed us to where the leader was, and we just decided to go ahead and leave. Made our way back to Vallaki. We sent the town guards to find us some cows. And then Rogar headed to our mansion, and the rest of us had a little foot race. Poor Grim was having quite a bit of trouble with that. Mist took off super fast like Tabaxiar. Grim cast a couple spells, didn't work out too well for him. Jason helped him up and also took off, being super speedy. Grim ended up in the bar with some milk, talked to the burgermaster lady. She had mentioned something about Lady Wachter leaving town after we took over. Once we got back to the mansion, Rogar ate and drank his fill and headed to the town square to see what was up. Mist and Jason followed him at a distance, where Rogar found out also that Lady Wachter left after we had gotten there. And we all headed to her mansion to check out and see what she had going on. All right, we went to search the house. Not very much was happening in the top floors. We met some of their servants. Everything seemed on board with the servants. We went down into the cellar where we were attacked by a bunch of skeletons who were really susceptible to being punched really hard.
Yeah.
In the next room, we met a group of cultists who also were highly susceptible to being punched really hard. One was super susceptible to being hit in the face with a chair. And we took her prisoner and killed all the rest. Got back to the mansion. Jason started to read his book of wisdom, and everybody else stowed the prisoner away and took a little rest. Next morning, they interrogated her. She didn't reveal too incredibly much, except that she served Lady Wachter. I assume I'm saying that right.
That's how I'm pronouncing it.
And that Lady Wachter also served Strahd and reported back to him quite a bit. Rogar then decided to make an example of her, messed her up real bad, and hung her up in the town square. And I believe that was about it for the session.
That was the big gist. In Arcana, Grim found clues as to what kind of what the spirit of the dragon was talking about, shining the light and all that. You deduced that his skull was probably somewhere in Strahd's castle, and that by bringing it into the light, perhaps that will the revenants of the Order of the Silver Dragon may then finally be put to rest. Which is why you guys decided to go ahead and leave, because you're like, okay, well, we don't have that skull, so let's go and get. So yeah, you all got back to the mansion. I believe it was close to nighttime, but Grim went to go speak with Victor, and that was where we left off, and Trey's being creepy. But anyway, Grim, you're heading up to the attic to speak to Victor, unless you've changed your mind.
I have changed my mind.
Oh.
Coming up here, seeing all this disarray, it just makes me realize how messed up Victor is and how little useful information I might gain from him. So
That's
I'll go
true.
back down.
He does not pick up anything. It's still just as messy and dusty as it has ever been. Okay.
I guess I could peep it in it and ask him how his progress is at the least.
Okay. You go to open the door, or do you knock first?
I knock with whatever item at range,
Okay.
like an umbrella. Or whatever.
Hello?
Victor, it is Grim.
Oh,
Are you awake?
yes. Obviously.
Are you decent?
Hold on.
I knew it.
Yes.
All right, I'm coming in.
Ah.
I'm not gonna blow up, am I?
No.
All right, very well. Peep in. What's he up to?
He's just scribbling in a journal.
What are you scribbling? What do you got there? What are you writing?
I'm drawing.
Drawing. You an artist?
To some extent. I try to be. When I pass the time, it helps me to relax my mind and try to come up with other theories.
What are you drawing there? Is that a squirrel?
It's just a skeleton cat. Looks like a stick figure.
Why are you drawing skeleton cats when you have them all around you?
I'm using them for inspiration to improve my skills.
I see.
Have you never just sat and drawn a cup?
Can't say I have.
Oh, that's how I got my start. Drawing.
I see. How about the progress on getting us out of Barovia? You getting anywhere with that?
Well, I was able to get one of the potions that the Vistani have. The claims that lets them go in and out of the fog.
And how did you do this?
I have my ways.
You
Anyway.
used one of your little cats, didn't you?
I can't get anything past you, Grim. They were able to. I mean, no one ever thinks about looking for a skeletal cat, and they do blend in very well in the woods with the twigs and that. But
I hear cats can squeeze into small spaces as well.
it is very true. They do not abide by the laws of physics. I've seen one flatten out before and go into a crack.
I as well.
The potion, however, is nearly just a little bit of water with a little bit of wine and what I can only assume is dirt. It is horseshit. If Vistani ever tries to sell you one of these, don't buy it.
I see.
It is a sham with the capital Shh.
Very well. So they must be getting in and out of the fog some other way.
I don't know if it's some sort of magical effect that the devil has upon them or something else.
Well, this is good news. I'll tell the party. I think Miss had wanted to talk to the Vistani again, so I'll let her know. We don't buy their fake potion.
Yeah.
Are you sure this was the correct potion? It didn't. The label wasn't messed up. The cat didn't steal the wrong potion.
I'm quite sure. This is not a healing potion or any other potion that I'm aware of from my studies. I've seen them around in the past, selling these to people, adventurers like you, when I was younger.
Okay, very well. Well, speaking of potions, I have 3 potions right here. I need them looked at to see what they are.
Oh. Which potions are you giving him?
The ones that Rogar gave me, I don't know if I have a descriptor for them.
Where did you find those? I forget. Was that
Ghost
in
trap room.
Arcana?
Yep. Ghost trap room.
Ghost Trap Room, yep.
Ghost
Left
trap
side.
room. Let me pull that up.
There were 3 of them, right? Isn't that what you-
Yeah.
It sounds right. Yeah.
It was a little box of 3. The number of the devil.
Ooh. There's 4 potions.
Oh,
Never
4?
mind.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Phantom Warriors. They come out, blah, blah, blah. He takes a look at them and does a little bajig and... Ah. These are potions of invulnerability.
Each one of those.
All 4. 4 potions of invulnerability.
Well, that's pretty sweet. I think you get a raise, your promotion.
Ooh.
You've been working hard. You know, you haven't found a way out of the fog, but you seem to be making progress toward it. Yeah, I think you get a promotion.
What is my title?
What title would you like?
Lord Victor sounds nice.
Lord Victor.
Master Victor?
Yeah, Master Victor. I think that will work. Lord, it just...
Doesn't flow off the tongue as well.
Yes.
No, you're right. Master Victor.
Master Victor it is. Well, I'll let you get some rest. I'll be going now with those potions.
Very well. He starts to unbutton his pants before you even walk out of the room. You think maybe he like just jumped out of bed and started scribbling on the journal?
To make it look like he was... He probably didn't even draw that cat picture. He found that somewhere.
All right. Jason, I remember you said you were going to try to get a lot of reading done. I do believe we were at the end of this day, if I'm not mistaken, so it is nighttime. Do you guys remember? No?
We were at the start of the next day. Because that's when we interrogated the lady.
Oh, right. Well, you did say, yeah.
And this
Well,
was Jason's last day of reading.
Cool. And you have a point of exhaustion on this day, because you read all night and you're reading throughout the day. So it's probably...
Yeah. If I get all done, I should have 2 points of exhaustion, then I'm going to just pass out.
Cool. Right on. So if this is that day, then it's probably... Yeah, we'll say Victor slept in. It's not nighttime. It's probably 11 in the morning. Because you said you took a couple of hours to really torture that prisoner. So, probably late morning. A nice late morning execution.
Best time to do it.
Yeah.
Air is so refreshing when you walk out of that room.
Yeah, it really gets everyone. It's like a good morning coffee for the eyes. Anyway.
Looking for Rogar. Where he at?
What you doing, Rogar? You just hung up a body, had a big old speech.
Man, I'm probably making my way back if I'm done with all that.
Missed?
I'm probably finding the biggest crack in a door and practicing to go underneath it. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, athletics.
I imagine I probably would have gone with Rogar and watched his speech and probably coming back with him now.
Cool.
Me and Jason are in the house alone.
Yep. Jason's just feverishly smacking himself every 5 to 10 minutes, trying to keep himself awake to get that wisdom book read.
Gonna
I
do
won't
risky
bother.
business. Slide through our manor in your undies.
Dun, 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 dun.
I just see him slide across the doorway in the hallway.
Oh, I gotta
Well-
go finish this.
Just gonna slide a potion over to you, but you're busy reading. I won't distract you. I love reading, so I know how important that is. You know. I'm kind of upset that you're hogging the library, but you know, I don't know if that's where you're reading, but
Let me turn off
Floor's
the ominous
covered.
music.
Floor's covered with empty wine bottles.
Okay. Well,
yeah, I guess I'm waiting for Rogar and Mist.
Rom.
Rogar, those potions.
Yeah.
I figured out what they are. They're potions of invincibility. Each one of them. And I hand them out.
Nice.
How was the speech to the town?
It was fine. I think I got the point across.
Well received. Well, what now? I think Jason is still studying.
I'd like to go to that little village we started out in. I think that's where the lady that ran away went. That's at least the information that was given to me. She's working with Strahd, so we should probably put an end to that.
Very well. Well, so we just take the day to prepare for our journey, or
Yeah. Jason's got to finish that book.
very well.
I'm gonna go look for a smith or something. See if there's any new businesses in town. I don't really have much else to do here.
We can go check on the toy shop.
Alright.
I might go check on the toy shop.
I'll go with you. That toy maker, he's rather strange.
I run into the room where Jason's reading and be like, "You want a toy?"
No. It's fucking messy. How can a halfling kill a spider like that? It doesn't seem possible.
You need a toy. I'll get you a toy. I walk out.
Here's a potion.
He just drinks it on thinking it's a bottle of wine.
Grim and Miss want to go see Blinsky. Rogar, you want to check out a blacksmith.
Yeah. Check the town out, see if there's any new businesses. If anything's opened up.
You walk around for a bit. Where the damn map? There it is. Walk around for a bit. You notice another area that looks like that they've converted into bigger stables for more horses and possibly cattle. Looks like the burgomaster, the Vallakoviches, were kind of hogging all of that. You do eventually come across what appears to be a blacksmith. You hear the tinging of hammer on iron as you're walking past. And the area you do notice is a bit more bustling than it used to be before. So it does seem like things are picking up. You do hear the sound of Ismark's voice off in the distance in another part of town, and it sounds like he's training a group of town militia going through some, lines and whatever that phrase is. They're doing their shit.
I will go to the blacksmith first.
Okay.
Hello.
You see a pretty tall woman with long dark hair, just singing, got an apron on. Oh, Roga! Hi!
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Yep.
Oh, what can I do for you? Do you need something made?
Pull off this friggin' set of plate. And
Ooh. Ooh.
I
Just
need
looks
this
it over.
to fit me.
Oh, very well, very well. One moment. Picks through her apron. No. And then finds this tape. Starts measuring you. You are a giant. All
Yo.
right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you, Master Rogar, this will be nothing if not easy. I will get this done in 3 days' time.
Sounds good to me.
Wonderful.
I throw 20 platinum.
She remains speechless for 30 solid seconds.
I just stare at her.
That is. Oh. What else do you need? Do you need a sword? I've got a sword, but I can always make a new one. What else do you need? Is it your friends, your comrades? Do they need any repairs? Any thing? That's all.
No, I don't need anything.
Well, this will basically. I wasn't gonna charge you, but this will. I'm gonna do good things here. Yeah, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. And she tosses everything off to the side that she was working on and grabs the plate and just puts it on and starts getting ingots and then just humming and whistling and getting to work.
See you in 3. I'll leave.
And you just hear ting 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 as you walk off.
I'll go work with Ismark and train these freaking nerds.
All right.
That's what my day will be.
Cool. You definitely have some insight. You're a little bit more harsh than Ismark, but Ismark does a good job. It's like a good cop, bad cop situation by the time you get there. But Ismark knows how to fight, so you don't think he's completely terrible at his job. Mist and Grim, you gonna go see Blinsky?
Yeah, to the Blints.
You open the door and immediately you see this man, his jester hat now pristine, with the monkey Piccolo on his shoulder, and he just, welcome friends to the House of Blinsky. Oh, it's you. Welcome. Are you here for your toys?
Oh, well, I would like you to finish your intro first.
Welcome, friends, to the House of Blinsky, where happiness and smiles can be bought at bargain prices. Perhaps, oh shit, how did it go? Perhaps you know a little child in need of joy? A little toy for a girl or boy?
And I just clap.
Yes. Where's Rogar? I have many options for his dragon toys. I went with a 13-headed one, and he pulls out this giant wooden block. This big, like 2 feet by 1 foot. That's probably more of a collectible than a toy, but maybe you'll like that. I've got some.
Maybe you can make it like a rocking horse, so like kids can sit on it.
I gotta tell you, with the way your people's brains think you should go into the business yourself, except then I'd add competition, and I don't like that. But Anyhow, Zeus, let's put that on the list. Write that down. Rocking dragons. All right. And then I've got a bunch of smaller ones here. I got to 10 heads apiece. And let me tell you, some of the best work I've ever done in my life. And that's not just tooting my horns, all right? That is true facts.
How does it look? Is it like all the heads a different color? It's like
No, it's really good. It's a big, buff dragon body with 10 heads coming out in creepy ways. Each face has a different expression slightly. It's not colored, it's just wood.
okay.
But it's
Oh.
very, very good.
This looks fantastic. Do you mind if I take one to give to Rogar?
Absolutely not. Hey, Piccolo! Go get that other one I finished the other day. It's a little better. It's got a spikier tail. You can see the monkey run off, run back.
Thank you, Piccolo.
That's a nice monkey you have there. I also have sort of like a monkey.
You got sort of like a more than.
I let my quasit out.
Oh.
Quasit, meet monkey.
The monkey just like runs up. You see his head pop up from behind Blinsky's shoulder. Oh, wow. So, oh, it's a nice looking almost monkey you got there, Grim. Does that thing spit fire? Looks like it spits fire.
I don't know. Little dude.
You know that show me though. Nope, there's a lot of wood in here.
Oh yeah, but I'll wait till I get outside. I'll let you know when
Okay.
I find out.
Oh goodness gracious. I haven't had this much fun since back with the situation with the half orc and the oh, I haven't thought about that in years. That's a story for another time.
Has business been booming more lately?
Well, in a way, a lot of them kids grabbed them ventriloquists real quick. Seems like a lot of these kids want to do the bad stuff to the devil in a good way, if you know what I'm saying. And yeah, parents have been coming in more, flipping in them coppers. What's that face? Anyway, flipping in them coppers, getting these toys, and I'm working on the the carousel. That's the next one. I really wanted to get these dragons done.
Okay.
But I've sold a couple of the dragons too.
Perfect.
Have you ever made a voodoo doll before? You heard of this?
Voodoo.
Yeah.
Voodoo. I don't, what is?
No.
Is that from a different part of the region? I know about porcelain dolls and the creepy ones I made for the late, Isaac.
You ever hear of a doll that looks like a real life person
Yeah.
that when you interact with it, the real life person also experiences those interactions?
That's freaky.
Right?
That's
Yeah.
some freaky stuff. I don't know how to do that. I'm not an enchanter of any kind.
I see.
But if you find an enchanter and you want that, I can get the nicest doll, and then they can enchant it with your Duvu, and if we could partner up. You want me to start making a doll? I can get the first steps done, bing, bang, and a boom.
Yes. How much for you to make a doll of every one of my party members?
It's on the house. You've given me so much money.
Perfect.
Wait. Grim, you want to make dolls of all four of us?
Yeah, why not?
Because that sounds like a horrible idea. If you say somebody can kick the doll, then I feel like I get kicked.
Well, they're not voodoo dolls yet. We would have to find some sort of witch to bestow a
Blinsky,
curse upon them.
do not make a doll of me. Do not.
Well, it's only fair we would have one of each of us.
Do not.
We could carry them around, you know, keep them as
No.
trinkets.
Nope. No. Do not make a doll of me.
I'm sure there's another, like, cat doll somewhere that shares a good enough resemblance.
Do not make a doll of me.
I don't want to get in the middle of what this is. It's not my place, but I'm gonna start sketching, and I'll start with you, Grim, and I won't sketch you, Mist, because you said no.
Well, perfect. I thought I'd grab us some toys while I'm here. Take one of the
Yeah.
the straw dummies.
I think they're all gone. Hold on. Oh, I found this one on the street. It's like arm ripped off.
Perfect.
There you go.
And then
Last
do you
one.
have like a ball of twine. I know
Yeah.
it's not for me, but I would like a ball of
Oh.
twine.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I've got one. Right here.
Perfect.
He just hands it to you and then just watches you.
It's not for me. It's
That's a nice looking ball of twine. Can I take a look at that?
Do I trust that he's gonna do some bad shit to my twine? He's gonna voodoo my twine?
I guess if you guys want to roll off. I don't know what his intentions are, but you can roll an insight and Grim do a persuasion or deception. Your choice there. Whatever you're trying to.
Son of a
I crit.
bitch!
Well, you can still crit.
Nope.
Nope. Yeah, as soon as you hand it to me, I just drop it on the floor to let it roll across the floor to see what your reaction is. See if the cat instincts kick in.
I just stare at him and walk across and just pick it up.
Oh, clumsy me.
The moment you did that, Blinsky like looked in anticipation as well. And then he's trying to play it cool.
Oh, that crit was worth it. There's only one today.
What else you need?
I think that's it, right, Graham?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Hey, yo, I haven't seen Rictavio in a while. Didn't know if he had any more of the special food for his boy Piccolo over here. But if you see him, let him know we almost out.
Perfect.
All right, friends.
And then, but while we're leaving, like while Graham's already walking out, I just want to whisper to him, "Do not make a doll of me." And I'm just gonna put 5 platinum down.
And you just, as you leave, you just hear shuffling in the shop. You don't know what he's doing.
Gonna have the biggest jester hat.
Well, what now, Mist? Should we bring some milk and cookies to Jason? Or maybe we find Rogar?
I actually wanted to kind of string the stall up outside the room he's reading in, just because once he
Oh, a
comes out.
prank!
Yeah.
I do love a prank. You know what? Since we're getting up to mischief, what if we up the ante? Have you heard of tagging? I heard a kid talk about this once. We find an alley, and we find some paint, and we just draw all over the wall.
That sounds like we're just ruining people's homes and
It doesn't have to
businesses.
be a home. It could be, old man Stinky Head down the road, Someone you don't like. It's like rebellious.
Yeah, but if we find somebody we don't like, Rogar will probably just kill them. So I don't want to get an
That is
old
true,
man
but
killed for no reason.
I doubt he would kill somebody over some markings on a wall. At the
You know,
most, they'd clean it.
there's another game called tag we could play.
Hmm, what is that? How do you play this?
Tag, you're it, and I just run away.
Hmm, I see.
Grim, you are left alone outside of Blinsky's toy shop, contemplating how in the hell you're gonna tag her back.
I
I'm
actually
not.
just ran around the corner, and I'm just now watching him. I'm just.
After my first race, I'm not in the game of chase. I just go look for some paint.
Okay. You know where there's kind of that general store, the east side of town, where Rictavio, aka Rudolph's wagon is. You could easily pick up some paint for silver piece.
I do it. I'm going to be hip like these younger kids.
After he leaves that general store, since I'm just kind of scoping and following him without him knowing, I'm gonna go buy a big gallon of water in there and a brush.
Okay, you could do that. Silver piece for the bucket and the brush, and then he'll just fill up some water for you.
Start walking around town looking for a good alley, someone that looks really strange.
Make a perception check.
Huh?
Someone that looks like old man Stinky Head.
Yeah, old man Stinky Head.
Hmm. You do find a rather older-looking gentleman, kind of heading towards the square a bit. You make a left, kind of down in this area.
Does he look like uptight, like crotchety, you know? Got like a cane and he's shaking at people.
He doesn't have a cane, but he's got that the bow legs, like he's ridden a horse his entire life, and he doesn't quite stand up very straight. He looks like he might have had a couple of pints of alcohol this morning.
Oh, he's an early drinker, huh?
Yeah,
But he's not like beloved. There's not like little children running up to him and giving him hugs.
not right now.
Old spindly muscles.
Hmm.
Looks like this might have been a hard-working man back in his younger days.
I abandoned pursuit of this guy. I feel bad. He's an old dude. He's gonna have to clean the paint off. I turned my attention to younger people that look fit, look like they could take a prank.
Okay.
But I'm
With
looking for someone grumpy, like they're just having a bad day, and
all right.
you know.
You, with a 21 perception, I'd say by the time you get to the town square, you do see a handful of younglings, probably 12, 13 years old. Looks like they're playing some sort of a dice game or something. You don't really know, but one of them's looking like a real bully, getting all up in the other kids' faces, trying to cheat. Everyone's like, "Stop it, Dylan! It's my turn, Dylan!" Dylan's like, "Shut up! You're too young to play this game. I'm better, stronger. It's my turn, always is my turn." You know how kids do.
Dylan's dad went out for coffee, never came back. He went out on a wolf hunt. I'm just gonna sit back and watch and wait for Dylan to leave the game. I'm gonna stalk this child home is basically what's gonna happen.
Yep. After an hour, up there playing this game, and Dylan like shoving these kids to the ground. Not doing a lot, not like hurting the kids too bad, but just being an ass. He's like, I need to take a leak. Don't you touch my dice while I'm gone. And he walks off to do his business.
I'm gonna whisper them kids over. Hey, kids.
Huh?
How would you like to get back at this boy Dylan? He seems like a real jerk.
Oh, he's the jerkiest.
Do you know where Dylan lives?
Yeah?
Well, I have acquired some paint. What say you and your rapscallion friend join me in the alleyway behind Dylan's house, and we paint all over his house?
Yeah, what's a rapscallion?
Don't worry about it. Can you paint?
I could put paint on something?
That is exactly what I'm looking for. Let us go to the house of Dylan.
Yeah.
Come
Also,
on, kids. I have puppies in the backyard.
there's candy in this van back here. Also, we should mess with Dylan's dice.
Be sure if he finds out we mess with him, he'll kick me really hard.
Then we don't do that.
Okay. They lead you to where Dylan lives, and as you guys are walking, you kind of see him go into the house. That's the one.
All right, perfect.
Lives there with his uncle, and his uncle is just he's a drinker.
What are we going to write on Dylan's house?
We could write something like Dylan stinks.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Does he actually stink, though? Or
Of course
does he
he's-
have good
yeah.
hygiene?
What?
Does he smell good, though?
No. Smells like a butt. Like a hot butt.
Then what we would be writing the truth, then.
Yeah.
I don't think that is as good of a burn as we think it is.
Okay. Well, Dylan looks like a butt.
Now you're talking.
Oh, yeah.
If people think that Dylan looks like a butt, he will never find love.
Oh, good.
All right, well, we'll wait for Dylan to leave, then we'll strike.
All right. At this moment, you see the door open and you see little Dylan come out. Goes back towards the town square.
It's a shame. Is missing out on this. This is going to be very fun.
While this all has been going on throughout him watching the children and then luring the children to another child's house, would I at one point be able to try, without him noticing, like swap the paint with the water?
That would be a very high sleight of hand check.
Could I maybe like
You can
while he was
attempt
watching children, like take the bucket away, then switch it, and then take it back?
I have a
Since he was there for an
feeling
hour?
Grim, I have a feeling Grim. I don't know how you. I feel like you'd just hold it the whole time, unless you think you'd put it down.
Yeah, what is it, like a paint can? Like a
Basically.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would have set it down at some point
Okay.
if
Then yeah, you-
when I was observing them.
Now the only thing you can do this, but at some point, like the bucket of water looks different from the can of paint.
I want to try to get the can away from him, and then just dump all the paint out, and then just fill it with water. Maybe shake it, clean the paint out a little bit, dump it out, and then just put more water in there.
That's a few things. That's a few things, and that's a process over a little bit of time. So we'll just say a sleight of hand and a stealth check.
Okay. I'm ready. Go for the sleight of hand first. It's not good. Not good.
Grim, at one point while you're watching the kids, you hear the ting of like something hitting your paint. You see mist walking past you real quick down by your paint. It looks like she's got like a bucket and then your paint, and she just looks at you.
Mist, have you decided to join me?
I toss the bucket of water at him and then just put the bucket on his head and run away.
You are now okay. So when all this happened with the children, you were wet.
Come, kids. I'm fine.
So did she steal my bucket of paint, or have I just got a bucket of water up?
No, we'll say she just ran off. We won't allow that big of a retcon.
Okay.
But you are wet now. So by the time you got to the kids, you were just mildly damp, but you wear dark colors. Probably couldn't tell. Ruffle your hair a little bit; it'll dry up.
I've seen better days, but all right. It is now time that we spring into action, children. Here's a brush. Here's a brush. Let's do our best. You pick a section of the wall.
Roll a performance check. Ooh.
I would like to purposely draw whatever I draw at child height, as to not raise attention that they were directed by an adult to do this.
Okay. With that performance check, you can easily do it.
Okay.
3 of the 4 look pretty good. One of them, he's trying to spell the word smells in it. He just puts way too much paint on it, so it just kind of looks like Dylan's Max Butts.
I would just like to draw Dylan with the head of a butt.
With a 21 performance, I'd say you can pull that off. So now, on the side of this 14-year-old's home with a alcoholic uncle, you got Dylan smacks butts.
That'll
Little
teach
Dylan
him.
stick figure. Kids go,
Now,
thank you, mister.
you're most welcome, and if that Dylan boy ever tries to hurt you, you come find me at the manor.
Okay.
I will have a ripe talking with his uncle.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Time I want to find a artist. Maybe somebody who does caricatures by chance.
You're looking for an artist?
Mm-hmm.
Victor's an artist. Or so I hear.
Make a investigation or perception check. Okay. You find a little shop that has a flowery sign on it. Could be something.
Clock in there.
All right. You see a couple of fancy-looking like pots and urns, and you just see this old lady with some clay forming a pot.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Do you do drawings by chance?
Oh, I could whip up some drawings for you, sure.
Great. I need a few whipped up. Probably about 100
Oh, 100 what?
drawings.
How big are the drawings?
Oh, just normal size. Just,
Okay, what of?
Can I describe somebody to you and you try to draw them real quick?
Maybe I could certainly try. I'm more
Okay.
of a potter these days, but I could give it my all.
Perfect. I describe Grim to my
Yeah.
best ability.
Oh,
But I add a little pedo mustache
okay. Nice
and
thin, there's a nice stash.
I'll leave out his like facial markings that I saw on his character sheet, like none of the symbols on his face.
Oh, a pale boy with a nice thin mustache. It's
Mhm.
beautiful hair.
And over the top of it, I would like you to write Stranger Danger.
Oh, is this gonna be the cover of a nice children's story?
Yes, indeed.
It's beautiful.
Yes. So if you could make 100 of those, and find somebody to post them all around town, that would be lovely. Obviously, I'll
Uh,
pay.
oh, okay, dear. Yes, I can do that.
And then here is the payment, and I'll put 5 more platinum down since we're
Oh, my
boosting the
goodness.
economy.
Oh, gracious me.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, goodness.
Oh,
That's
Just
far
had
too
a heart
much.
attack.
That's far too much money.
this is to also bolster your business too, not
Oh,
just
you are so sweet.
open some classes. Maybe you could do like pottery classes.
Oh my, I haven't taught a class since I was a little one. I was probably in my 30s.
How old does he look?
Like 80s.
Okay. Or hire some people to help you around the store, whatever you need. But if you could
I
have
could
just
use a couple of hands around here. My hands aren't as good as they used to be, and I walk slow.
well,
What's your name, beautiful Catwoman?
a mist of moon eclipse.
Oh dear, what a beautiful name.
But yeah, if you could get those pictures done with Stranger Danger on top, give them to somebody to post around town. Could you have that done by end of week?
End of week, sure, yes. I could do that, yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. Perfect. Well, have a lovely day. If you need anything, we live in the big house. Did I look at the picture? Does the picture look good? The one she drew?
She's only got like the shape of the head so
Okay.
far. It's slow, but it looks like she's got skills as an artist. By the way, she's starting to sketch.
Okay. All right. Well, perfect. If you need anything, we live in the big house. Um,
Oh, you're the new leaders, yeah?
that is correct. Yes.
Okay, it's a pleasure to make your meetings.
Pleasure to make your meetings too.
Oh,
And I
guess
walk out of there
to-
feeling a little guilty that I made a 80-plus-year-old woman draw 100 pictures of Grim with a pedo stash.
Have a lovely day!
Now what are y'all gonna do?
I'm looking for Roga.
Transform into any character with this one simple trick. Shift your glasses to the end of your nose.
Pretty good, right? Hashtag innovation.
Worked for Superman.
Roka, what did you do? You found a blacksmith. You got your plate mill getting redone. You were helping Ismark train. Going well. They're getting better. They're probably like level 3 fighters at this point, which is a big step up from where they were.
Alright. Tell us, Mark, that we're leaving in the morning. Load up.
Okay. Anything I need to do in your absence?
Same as before.
Very well.
It doesn't go bad. If it does, kill somebody.
Absolutely.
I assume I run into Grim, unless he showed up while I was doing training.
Depends on what route you take, but you all would bump into each other eventually, I imagine. It's not a huge town, but there are ways for you to miss each other. But I think that you'd probably assume Rogar is either at the house, on the training ground, or at the bar. So I figure you could probably find him pretty fast.
If I assume,
Uh,
I'll walk towards Grim.
All right.
did you find anything good at the blacksmith?
Just refitting some armor I found, but no.
The strange toy man has made quite a bit of dragon toys. One is rather large, still in the works.
Good.
I got up to some mischief as well. I tried to invite Mist, but she poured a bucket of water on my head and then ran away. Not sure what that was about. She was the one that suggested mischief in the first place. Something about pranking our dear friend Jason.
And
Well, I feel young again. It felt so great getting up to mischief. You ever done anything like that? How old are you exactly? Are you 100? 30 maybe? I can't tell. You're both like young and old.
probably closer to like 18.
Oh, wow. Was not expecting that.
Yeah.
You seem rather young for such a bloodlust.
It's kind of what I do.
Are all dragonborn like this?
No. Probably not.
Now, the other night when I watched you rip that lady apart, and it was rather traumatizing, what was going through your mind while you were doing that? Was that some sort of dragonborn ritual?
Oh. It was mainly just a scare. She said Strahd was worse. I just wanted to prove her wrong.
So you ripped her limbs apart while she was alive, one by one, to scare her, but she died.
Yeah, I mean, over the course of a few hours. Would you rather die instantly or have it dragged on?
I see. So it was also a punishment.
Yeah.
Well, that was quite a punishment.
Thank you.
Well, should we do anything in preparation for our travels? Doesn't seem like we've got too long of a journey, but...
I am ready to go. Kind of waiting for Jason.
And what do we intend to do after we go to the village of Barovia? We to return back
Well,
here, or...
every time I'm curious about what we're doing next, we seem to get pointed in a direction. So, I've kind of stopped thinking about it.
Is that a good thing? Should we just follow the flow, or maybe we should go away from the flow and do our own thing?
I assume you have an example or something you want to do.
Nothing in particular. I was just thinking, if something is directing us, we don't know who it is that is directing us. If we go out of the ordinary beating path, we're carving our own destiny, right?
I think somebody's directing us. I think it's more of an investigation at this point. You get more pieces, they direct you to other places,
So we're following the clues. I see.
essentially. We can always go back to Strahd's castle. See if we can get that portal again.
Very well.
Wait, there was something at Strahd's castle, wasn't there?
Skeleton head of a dragon.
Yeah.
You know there's a weapon, or at least Grim knows there's a weapon there. I don't know if you guys have the riddle solved,
No,
but Grim
tell
knows.
us anything.
Grim knows that there's a weapon there that you want. Plus the dragon skull, yes.
That dragon skull. At Strahd's castle, we can try and get that.
I am interested in journeying to the other places at that fountain. Also, that weird hourglass. I'm very curious at what happens when that hourglass empties.
That's above me.
Mist, are you with them right now?
No, I probably have gone back to the house. I'm working on my putting the straw dummy up outside of Jason's room. So for when he walks out, I want to try to set up like when he opens the door, it just like swings toward him.
Okay. First, make a wisdom saving throw.
What?
All right. Now make a. I don't know. What would you make for setting up a trap here? See how good this little trick of yours is.
In survival, probably, but that's based in wisdom.
I would say survival if it was like a basic box trap or like a pit trap to like try to capture a person. But if it was like a Rube Goldberg type multi-piece thing, I'd probably do intelligence.
Just thinking because I just want like when he opens the door, like it'll break a string, so it'll swing down at him.
Survival makes sense for that, like one of those like swinging spike traps or whatever.
Roll a survival check. Yeah.
Survival.
I'll walk to the kitchen while she's putting it up. I won't even look up in my book, and I won't notice her setting it up at all.
I'll just pause. Just hang out there for a second.
Damn spiders.
And you see him going, I don't understand why any hobbit would ever do that. I miss Tom Bombadil.
I'll just wait for him to go back in. And close
Yeah,
the
you
door
get it
behind him. Come on.
Wasn't a hard DC. And you're dexterous, so you can set that up. Yeah, so yeah.
Laws of
You
physics don't
successfully
apply
did
to
that.
me. I'm a cat.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, back to Grim and Rogar if you still had more conversation.
Did you guys accomplish anything?
Only thing I accomplished was feeling younger and checking up on the toy maker. I'm good on rations. We got those the other day. And my sword is sharp and ready to fight.
Alright.
Maybe a good night's sleep.
We'll kind of talk with everybody once Jason's done reading. Here we will go from here.
Sounds
Okay.
great.
Well, if there's nothing else you wish to do with the rest of this day, Jason, you eventually finish your book and pass out. Completely done, and you reap all of the benefits of that book. And the moment you finish that book and you close it, it vanishes.
Damn it.
But you get the, what was it, +2? Now you have that. But you are real sleepy. The rest of you, if you try to talk to Jason tonight, you'll have to wake him up. Otherwise, you can all get to the mansion, have a long rest, and begin the next day.
Oh, I'll give Rogar the little dragon. Oh, this is one of the dragons Blinsky made. He also made a big 13-headed dragon. He's going to turn into a rocking dragon. Get it? Okay,
Oh.
anyway, here you go. And I just walk away.
I just set the tiny dragon somewhere, like in the office where the dogs are. I just set it on the desk.
Cool. Dogs seem happy to see you.
Team meeting time.
Yeah, if it's the next morning.
Mm-hmm.
Start drinking wine and meet up probably in like the kitchen area, I guess, while we're eating something in the morning.
Okay.
I'll go wait for Jason around the door. Kind of, not at the door, but around it. Maybe the corner.
Jason's gonna sleep in a bit. I'll say you probably wake up around noon, but you won't have any exhaustion.
I'll go walking out the door.
As soon as you walk out the door, you are very lightly hit in the face with something plush. And you look at it, and it's just a one-armed Strahd on a noose.
Graham, is this yours?
I'm in the kitchen. Are you yelling it?
Miss, roll a stealth check. I imagine you're tucked away watching this.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just over here going.
Just scurry off as soon as you ask if it's Grimm's.
I'll take it down and kind of hide it as I walk into the kitchen.
Cool. You see Grim is probably preparing some food. Mist is nowhere to be found yet, and Rogar is 3/4 into a cup of wine, if not on his third cup.
Jason, would you like your pancake well done? A little runny.
Good one. What the hell is this? And I'll hold up the little plush doll.
I have never seen that in my life.
Okay, and I'll just chuck it out the back door.
Cool. Mist, you probably saunter in about this time. Totally not suspicious.
You finish that book?
Yeah, it vanished as soon as I finished it, but I think it worked. Should be helpful.
Good. We have some options. Go to the town we started in. Look for walkie-talkie lady. She's working with Strahd, so take her out. We can go to Strahd's castle, find that dragon skull, try and get the aid of whatever that castle has to offer. I'd like to be back here in like 2 days to get armor, but outside of that, I don't really have a preference on what we do. I feel like the lady can be dealt with at any time.
Has anyone heard from Octavio yet?
No.
No, Blinsky brought it up, said that he hasn't seen him in a while.
My vote is to go to the castle.
I mean, if you're getting armor done, let's go handle the Wakta lady. And then get your armor, and then we head to the castle.
You do know that you will pass the castle on the way to the village of Barovia.
Twice.
Yeah.
There and back.
In case you, I don't remember. I don't know. In case you forgot, you'd have to go all
That's
the way
right.
down, and then all the way back, and then to the castle.
That's right.
I mean, if we go to the castle first, we don't really know how long we'll be gone. We were gone for quite a while last time. I agreed that the village of Barovia will probably be faster. And from us traveling before, it was only like a day's trip, wasn't it? Like
Yeah,
we made that
it's like
route in a day.
it'd probably be a full day to get to the village of Barovia.
What if we go to this village, and then when we're done, we hang out at the lighthouse, and you take your horse and ride swiftly back to town to retrieve your armor. That way we don't all have to go back and forth, and your steed is rather fast, and we don't have... I mean, we have some horses in the stables, but...
Oh, speaking of which, since I do have Mulan up, I would have, since we were hanging out for a couple days, asked her to go try and retrieve our horses we left around the castle.
Mhm.
To see if she could find them and bring them back, opposed to us taking more horses out.
She does find them.
Open the door and go. Well, look at that. There's all the horses.
I was gonna say there's a 25% chance that they were killed by wolves.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Mulan's pretty fast, so it won't take me any time. By myself. You guys kind of slow me down.
I've got one question for the DM. Didn't you say that the heartstone that I have is like, it'll teleport me back somewhere and I have to attune it to a place? Is that just for one person, or can like I take multiple people?
Let me double check this. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I look it up in the... It's there, but it has no description of what it does in the compendium or whatever. Maybe I saved the link somewhere.
Magical stone allows you and any creature that is in physical contact with you to teleport to a predestined location. So
Any
only
creatures, so... But it's
one
only
other.
one?
It says you and another.
Another.
And
Okay.
any other. No, and
So
any
that-
creature. Singular.
So then, if everybody's touching me, could I teleport the entire team back, potentially? It doesn't specifically use the verbiage, a single one other creature. It says any other creature that's touching you.
It says any creature
Yeah.
that is in physical contact with you.
Yeah.
Let me see what this other...
If we're ruling it
says.
with multiple, then I will bring that up at this meeting as a way of returning here if we get teleported to Narnia again.
Due to the fact that it's a wondrous item and very rare, I'd say there's a small chance that it won't work. We'll
Okay.
rule it that way.
Okay.
Because I feel like if it wanted for multiple creatures to work every time, it would have said that.
Well, that, and it came from the Night Hag, and she had a coven, so it's possible that it was used for her and her sisters. But
True. I'll say with Rogar being so much bigger than the rest of you, there will be a small chance that Rogar will get left behind.
okay. Well, I will bring that up during this meeting.
That do us?
Well, if I am able to attune it here to Vallaki, if we get teleported all the way across Barovia through Strahd's castle, we could return here within an instant. Not have to travel all the way back.
We won't be able to get back where we were, right? One way?
This one way.
How long does it take you to set that up?
I tried to attune once and was unsuccessful. But I've learned some things over time. My deity Mordok. He has taught me a little bit more. Could attempt it again. Won't harm anything to attune it. It shouldn't take more than, what, DM, like maybe an hour
Mhm.
to attempt it. So.
I mean, we're already pretty late in the day. You can try it, but we're gonna have to leave immediately after.
Very well.
Do I know who Mordok is, DM?
Roll.
I mean, I think I've actually said his name and referred to him as my lord.
You said deity that time. That's the only reason I thought about it.
I don't think you've told us about him.
Roll either a history or a religion check, then. You don't know a lot, but now that you're thinking Mordok and deity, you're starting to put a couple of pieces together. He was also known as the Pale Knight or the White Prince. He was a self-proclaimed first and most powerful vampire king of all of Toril. You don't know much more than that.
Okay. All I want. Save that for another time. Well, go ahead and give it a shot. Start loading
Very
up
well.
horses.
I do so.
Bring in a couple extra bottles of wine this time. Tired of running out of fucking wine.
Well, you got that magical jug now.
Yeah,
Good.
but that's in Grimm's possession. He's stingy with his things. Bring
No,
on bottles of wine.
if you want the bottle of wine, it's all yours.
I'll have some extras. It doesn't create enough wine.
I feel like the ewer creates more wine than we can actually drink. Didn't it say like a gallon or something?
I think it was a gallon.
Uh,
But this is a very big dragon man.
That's true. He could probably drink the most of it.
Grim, make an Arcana check.
Oh, and I blew my crit earlier. Here it goes. Here I go failing again. Oh!
You focus with this hearthstone, and maybe it's just yeah. You take 12d12 lightning damage. No.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
the magic within this stone syncs up with your mind, and you feel connected to it. You can spend 10 minutes and 250 gold pieces to ritually cast a spot for you to teleport back to.
Cool. I do so.
And you can do that once a day.
Is it just one, or can I create multiple spots?
You can create. Well, let me double check. The location must be marked by a ritual cast. Ritual which can be casted by a creature by spending 250 gold pieces during a short or a long rest in that location. The item regains use of this effect at dawn. So
Teleport per day,
I think you can only do one spot
one
at
location.
a time. Yeah, if you try to do a different spot, then the old spot will go away.
Gotcha.
But then you can just, once you have that spot, then you can just use the stone to teleport once a day, free of cost. It just costs another 250 gold pieces to make another spot.
Cool. It worked!
Where does it teleport us back to? You
It
choose
should,
this?
It should teleport us right here in the manor.
Okay.
Let's go.
You all leave?
Yeah, as we're riding, I guess it's, we can either go to the castle, since we're short on time for this day now, or we can go to the village. Where does everybody want to go?
Let me look at the map real quick. Wow.
My vote is the castle. I do not think you need to return for that other armor. I think your scaly body is armor enough.
No.
You're so strong you don't need armor. You'd probably take that armor off.
I
I'm
think
also
it's better.
the only one that gets in fights.
That is true. You've been a great shield.
I think we just go to the village first.
Jason.
And also, there's a chance that we get intercepted anyway and have to go to Strahd's castle.
I think it'd be better to take away any allies he would have in a fight against us. So I would say the village as well.
And what do you say, Quasit? What is your vote? Right, the castle. It seems we are tied in our vote.
But Quasit has not made a blood pact with us, so his vote does not count.
I see.
I mean, I think we should go to the village, so that's 3-2 still.
Damn. Very well. Something tells me this village is going to be boring AF. We're going to find a house and a cult and kill some people and find a paper that gives us a windmill.
I get on the horse and head to the gate.
Could go and cast a stone and teleport somewhere new. And
That's not really why we'd be going to the castle, though.
it's true, but Strahd would be there and it would be interesting.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Well, it's not a great thing, but it would be fun.
I mean, we're going there right after.
Oh, okay. On horseback, they'll cut your time down significantly.
Yep.
Aw, yeah.
According to Google, you could probably get to Barovia in 5 hours' time on a horse.
So, like, 6 p.m. Getting there.
Yeah, as the sun is just barely starting to drop.
If we don't encounter anything along the way.
If you don't encounter anything along the way.
Riding there. Can I mess with the artifact that I have for a little bit? Just to see, like, did Madame Ava say there was a way to open it?
What was that?
I was gonna mess with the artifact. Did Madame Ava say there's a way to open it?
Not that she knows. All she knows is that I don't remember who you heard this from, if it was Mordenkainen or her, but one of them told you that anyone who has messed with it has never been heard from again. No one knows what happened or how they opened it, or if they opened it.
Okay, I'm just gonna play with how to open it. I will actually open it, but just see if I can figure out how it opens. So, that's all.
Roll an investigation check.
I love those Hellraiser movies.
It's a tough box.
Fine, I got time.
Can't seem to figure it out.
DM, I did forget one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I would have had the blacksmith craft 2 platinum rings.
Like for your fingers?
Yeah. They would be worth 5 platinum total. So 5 platinum pieces would go to each ring.
Okay.
I need 2 of them.
She is so excited.
I have been waiting to have that made for so long that I forgot.
Okay. It will be done as well.
Cool. Take it.
So, you all get on your horses, begin to ride. Out of the east gate of Vallaki, towards the winding roads down into the village of Barovia. And that's where we'll take a break.
Oh.
Y'all get yourself some coffee, use the toilet, like, subscribe.
Must
See
buy
y'all back in,
vitamins.
get them vitamins. See y'all back in like 10 minutes, roughly.
And if anybody's here watching, GCX is going on Twitch. It is for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. If you go to the main page, it will be trending. Go and donate some money to whoever's streaming on there. It's going on till this Friday. Goes to a great cause. Help out. Don't be a piece of
Yeah.
shit.
Please do.
Yes.
We're back on the internet, by the way.
We are back on the internet. Welcome to part 2 of this episode. Our protagonists spent a day preparing, planning, figuring out what they wanted to do. They decided, let's ride our horses to the village of Barovia, the place where we were first introduced to this land, and see what's going on with this Lady Wachter, who they learned is a servant of Strahd, possibly to take her out, or whatever they want to do.
Probably take her out.
Rogar wants to take her out. So, Rogar, you summon your steed Mulan. The rest of you get your horses, and you begin to ride. An hour or two goes by. Whoever is leading, or whoever is keeping an eye out, would like to make a perception check, you may do so.
Anybody but me.
Or if you don't even care, you don't even have to.
I'm messing with the thingy.
Missed. Make a wisdom saving throw.
What? That damn doll.
Alright.
Does level 1 exhaustion give you disadvantage on skill checks? Or is it something else?
I allowed him to take a half day to get rid of all of exhaustion.
Okay.
I was being nice. Took the time to read that book. Otherwise it would have, yeah. I think 1 level exhaustion is a disadvantage to all ability checks. With a 20. You hear about hour and a half in a scuffle off in the distance in the woods. Growling. Clawing. Howling.
False life.
Okay. Well, I assume that you tell the party this, Jason.
Yeah, I'll bring it up. Do I hear any people sounds, or is it just animalistic stuff?
You hone in and you don't pick up any human sounds. Sounds all animalistic. Sounds very violent, however.
Well, I don't really care to stop unless any of you really want to get involved in it.
Not I. Oh shit. I just remembered. We were supposed to find a cow.
Oh, Ismark is handling it.
Oh, thank the nines. I figure if we run into those berserkers again and we don't have a cow, it will not go pleasantly.
They are set up for delivery.
Perfect.
We'll keep going.
You peek down just with your high perception and your good peripherals. You peek down to see 5 dire wolves, giant beasts, and in the middle, another wolf-like creature, but standing tall, slightly above them, on its hind legs, muscular, fighting them. Perhaps a lycanthrope.
Did it look like he was looking in our direction, like needing some sort of help at all?
He's looking a little hurt. He's not, terrible, but those other wolves don't look that hurt, and he is outnumbered.
Why is everybody so weak?
Doesn't look like a fair fight.
I'll turn my horse and ride into the woods.
Okay.
I'll flank him.
All right. The rest of you joining?
Yes.
Sweet. All right. So you're about right here. The wolf, the dire wolf that is closest to you, seems to notice your presence and gives you a very angry growl. You have a feeling it's not willing to negotiate. And if you guys wish to get into this scuffle, go ahead and roll initiative.
Fast do horses go?
I don't know if yours are the same as mine. I do have a stat block for horses. This out. Bada bing.
60 feet?
60 feet. The war horse. What I have, so I don't know if your horses are the same.
I just
Riding
looked up
horses
riding.
is also 60 feet.
60 feet.
Yeah. Okay. So you all turn and ride towards this scuffle. Sebastian, you are first in line.
Okie dokie. Let me see here which one I want to cast. Yeah, we'll go with the other one. I am going to use my Staff of Frost. And I am going to cast. Check this one out. Yeah, that just obscures vision. So I'm going to cast Ice Storm. Is there a way I can throw this in the thing without actually having? I guess I can add it to my sheet. Give me 1 second. I don't have this one. Gosh, dang it. There we go. There we go. Okay, that added. Where are you? I dragged it from the compendium, but it just added an entry without any information. How can I put this into the chat?
Which one is it again?
Ice Storm?
From the
Frost Staff?
From the Frost Staff?
Here,
Let me
I'll
see if I can do something with this.
Alright, while you're figuring that out, I'll just paste out what it does, essentially. They need to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Let me see if I can add it to your character sheet. No, not that. Never mind that second Grim that just popped up onto the...
I have cast
He's
Mirror
so
Image
big.
instead.
Let me see if I can just drag it onto your sheet from my
I dragged
stuff.
it, and it only has the title. It doesn't have anything else with it for some reason.
Weird.
Text is in the chat and we have what it does.
All right.
Yeah, they need to make dex saving throws, and it's a 20-foot radius. So closest.
Where are you aiming it at?
Probably right in the center. Let's see.
You're gonna hit the werewolf as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I want to get them all if I can.
Okay. Then yeah, that would definitely do that.
I gotta make those dex saves. So
For sure. All right. So we'll go 5 deck saves for the dire boys. Yeah, just making sure they didn't have any buffs. All right.
he makes it.
22, 12,
He doesn't.
6,
Nope.
16.
Yep, that one saves.
Okay, and the last dire. 12.
That one doesn't.
Okay, so
Okay,
the first
so-
one and the fourth one. Now let me roll for the wereboy. Where'd he go? Well,
He doesn't save.
all right. So
All right, so it's 2d8. So there's the bludgeoning damage. And then 4d6 frost.
the
There's-
blood does the bludgeoning damage. Okay, the bludgeoning damage is halved if they save as well. Hell.
They're either
Okay,
taking
gotcha.
10 or 21.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
I basically created an ice storm of like chunks of ice raining down on them,
Okay.
and then that ice stays on the ground and creates difficult terrain.
Cool. So the first one only takes 10 because he saved. This one takes 21. That one's looking hurt. Also takes 21. Did I do that math right? Yes, I did. Yeah. That one's looking kind of hurt. This one's saved, so it's only 10.
Stay back, I think.
This
Oh.
one. This bludgeoning damage here. Ooh. So the bludgeoning damage that the werewolf takes is not actually magical. It's just from the ground. Is that how I'm reading that spell?
I mean, it's from the hailstones hitting them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was reading that wrong. Okay, so it's all magical. Good deal. So, yeah, that would be full damage. Good hits.
All right. Yeah, that's
The
end of turn.
werewolf looking pretty strong, but all the dire wolves are looking like they're taking some hits. And it's difficult terrain in that area now. Good stuff. Good
Cool.
turn. Missed. You just saw Grim shoot some hail and ice at these boys, and they all look mad.
If I ride a horse, is horse part of my movement too? If I want to like ride a horse at like half its distance and then jump off and do half mine.
Seems fine to me.
So I will take my horsey up to here, and then jump off him, and go here. Would this werewolf be considered our ally since we're helping him?
Make a acrobatics check to see how smoothly you jump off that horse, and then just do like a ninja, and then just see if you can just roll a persuasion check to see if You appear friendly. We'll say, looks like it's looking at you with favorable eyes. Say you'll get advantage if you flank with this creature.
Sweet.
For now.
For now. Okay, cool. And I'll go with this wolf right here. 21.
More than likely, let me double check. Oh yeah, that hits.
Sweet. So 19. And then I will go for...
You jump off of your horse and you pull out your sword in midair, and then just slice down the side of this big boy as you slice it open, and its entrails fall onto the ground dead.
And then I'll go over here and I'll stab this guy. Give him an offhand. For 2 whole piercing.
You right in the wolf collarbone. Didn't
Right.
like that.
He has to abide by physics. I don't.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Very good. Now, it is the direwolf's turn. The one that is on the other side of the werewolf just going to continue to attack the werewolf. It has advantage on its attack because of pack tactics. It's going to reach out for a bite. That does hit him for 7 piercing damage, reduced to 3 because, actually, that's an interesting point. That doesn't hurt the werewolf at all. These direwolf's teeth are not magical. And it is immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. Does nothing. These wolves are angry. Rogar, it is your turn.
I use horse 60 feet of movement. With the difficult terrain, I can get to right here.
Go.
Start with my horse attack. Do the trampling charge. Yeah. Okay. So the werewolf in front of me and the horse needs to make a strength saving throw.
Right.
$14.
Ooh, no sir.
No good. So it is prone.
Okay.
Then the horse, as a bonus action with trampling charge, is going to make a hooves attack with advantage.
Yeah.
12.
12 does not hit.
And it misses, and then I make my attacks. Swashing, swashing.
That hits. That definitely hits.
15 damage.
Looking real bad.
And a 17 for the second.
That one hits.
11 damage.
You ride in, charge this wolf to the ground, try to stomp it, and it rolls over, but then you, with 2 mighty swings, slice this thing. One cuts it almost completely in half, the second one cuts it completely in half. Dead.
Good for me.
Cool. It is now the werewolf's turn. It is going to turn to the one here. Try to get in flanking position with Mist. And go with its multi-attack. It's gonna bite it. 6 piercing damage. And it's claws. Still can't see the numbers when I roll attacks. I don't like it. That one misses. Missed, you see this werewolf come up from behind the direwolf and bite into just the center of its back and tries to go for claws as the wolf jukes out of the way. No damage on the second attack. But that ends his turn. And it is now to you, Jason.
I'm gonna use my movement and dash, which my dash will ignore the difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
I'm gonna give each one of these boys a punch.
nice.
Well, I'll hit them with a spear attack, one each.
Okay. That one definitely hits.
We'll start with the left, and I'm gonna pump a key into that to do a stunning strike. He'll need a
Okay.
con save,
Cool. Go ahead and roll your damage.
14.
Huh? Oh, con save 14.
Yeah, he is a con save to beat 14.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage. Con save, con save. Ah, he resists the stun, but does take 8. Did it roll twice?
It did. My computer lagged out at that moment.
Ah, gotcha. All right.
And I will hit the other dire wolf with the same thing.
Cool. Oh, yeah. 12 piercing. That one you get right in the neck, and as you pull the spear away, it is bleeding profusely, but it is still up.
I'll pump a key into it as well to stunning strike.
Ah, he resists the stun. But you did a lot of damage to him.
That is it.
Alright. The one you just stabbed is going to turn to you and bite you. It has pack tactics, so it is rolling with advantage. Oh, that was weird. Did my dice just roll late?
Yeah.
Anyway. 16 to hit you, Jason.
Just barely hits my new AC.
Dang it. Alright. That is 9 piercing damage. Make a DC 13 strength saving throw. As this wolf bites into your shoulder, you...
Disregard
What are you doing?
that.
Oh, okay.
Disregard that.
It swifts around with such speed right after you stab it and just bites into your arm and knocks you to the ground. You are now prone. But that ends that one's
All right.
turn. And now it's the one in between the werewolf and Mist. It is going to attack you, Mist. But not at advantage because there's not a buddy right next to you. So straight roll, bite. 16.
Oh, I am going to use. Is a bite considered melee?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then I am going to use defensive duelist to up my AC to 18 for this attack. So he misses.
Very nice. Right before the jaw clams down on your head, you just take the Crusader's blade and kind of push it away from you.
Aha.
No damage. Very nice. That ends its turn. And now it is the other one by you, Jason. It would have had advantage either way, but it's coming down to bite you because you are there. Ooh, 24.
Yeah, it just hits.
That is 8 piercing damage. You are already prone, so you are still prone, but that ends his turn. We are now back to the top. Sebastian Grimlock, you guys are thinning out the herd.
I'm just
Jason's
gonna-
taking some bites.
Yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast to near Jason. Boop.
14 just hits, 12 unfortunately misses. Are you going for the one on the left or the right?
First one on the left, and then right would be second.
13 force damage. You smack this one real hard with that force damage, and you see a nice chunk of fur and skin blast off of its shoulder blades. And it's looking really, really hurt, but it is still alive.
Gotcha. In turn.
Okay. Missed.
I'm gonna go with this big old guy between me.
Okay. You can have an advantage.
I'm gonna try to go for his back where he's already got some bitey bites.
Yep.
Go for the exposed holes.
That hits for 15 damage. You take the sword and cut right into the wound that you've already created and then just slice it even further. Looks super hurt, but is still alive. It is bleeding very badly.
And then let's see, this is difficult terrain, right?
It is.
Okay. Then I will be able to get to. He's not down. That wolf's still up, right?
All the wolves are still up. They just all look like hot doo-doo.
Hot doo-doo. Okay, well, I'm just going to go with a stabby for now. Before I move. 20 for 4!
That'll kill it.
Yay!
With the first attack, you open up the wound on his side, and with that final dagger, just right into the eyeball. And it falls limp. Dead.
And bang, now you're dead. And I will just end my turn right there.
Cool. Rogar.
Get right in my way.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Difficult terrain. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of make like an arc like this. Charge around, do the same slew of attacks. So, strength saving throw from trampling charge.
Ooh.
Make
Falls
it.
hard.
The horse gets an attack with advantage.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
12 again. Does not hit.
12 does not hit.
Okay, Miss needs that advantage. I'll just make 2 attacks over here.
Go for it.
All by my lonesome. Well, does not hit.
Nope. He's squirming. That one
20.
hits.
19.
How do you want to take out that wolf?
I'll just cut its head off since it's on the ground. Have a big old
Yep.
swing down, decapitate it, and then shift over into the next spot.
Yep. You knock him down with the horse, try to stomp him with the horse, he rolls out of the way, try to swing, he rolls out of the way again, you're like, you goddamn bitch, and then you chop his head off. Dead.
I'll run my horse into mist and knock her over.
You really doing that?
No, just sit here.
Nah, not right. This werewolf charges in furiously at this dire wolf. It goes for its multi-attack, going for a bite first. And with this, you see the lycanthrope run up, bite into the throat of this wolf, and just tear it out as it falls down. Dead. And it's just... I wondered if I would see you again.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
His form changes. Nope, that's not what I meant to do.
Smaller wolf.
No.
He's a
Two.
baby.
Crab.
The gentleman you found in the prison in the castle, Emil.
Oh,
Will
you better
Smith.
run, boy. That's
His
the one that
form
left us.
shrinks a little bit, and he's. I lost you in the castle.
Did he
Oh,
really
yes.
lose us in the castle?
Yeah.
You want to roll an insight check?
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it. Oh my god, what am I looking at? What am I looking for? He didn't follow you. You got the sense he just. Oh well.
Why didn't you come with us? That was the plan, wasn't it?
That was the plan until you guys disappeared into some magical flame. For all I knew, you were dead.
So you're just a coward then.
I'm not stupid.
I mean, you're out here fighting like 5 wolves by yourself.
Well, Strahd wants someone dead. He's gonna send his spies to do it. Eventually.
Well, at least we know not to help you next time. I'm riding off. Continuing on.
Alright.
Hope you find your wife, Zulika. That's how I had it written down. I'm not sure if that's how we pronounce it. It's been a while.
Alright.
Anything you noticed when you were leaving Strahd's castle? Weird? Did he just let you out? Did you just walk out?
I went back the way I came, and there wasn't anybody to stop me.
Alrighty. Well, I don't. I would help you next time, but we'll probably won't be around. Don't go to Vallaki. It sounds like Rogar wants to kill you. Hope you find your wife. Have a good day.
You too. Thanks. And after
Did
that
I-
awkward conversation, you all just leave Emil in the woods.
How bloody does he look?
Not that bad.
Okay.
Alright. You all ride on. Didn't take too long to get through this encounter. So you're still looking pretty good on time. Still make it to the village of Barovia after 6. Just a little bit after 6 if nothing else happens. So y'all ride on.
I don't.
Any conversation or anything you wish to do on the ride?
Is there any little kids swinging from that gallows we saw when we first came this way?
You get closer to that particular gallows. And you see not a child, but a much bigger figure. Slightly bigger than Rogar, even. And the closer you get to it, the more it resembles Rogar, but taller. Rogar, you would recognize this to be your brother.
Which one? The one I left Chasing a sword?
Yeah.
Hmm.
His back is turned to you, but you can definitely tell it's him. It's his armor.
Wait, he's just like... He's standing up there or he's swinging?
He's hanging, but his back is turned to you.
Hmm. I'll go up there.
Yeah. You go and look at his face, and his eyes are missing, and his jaw is broken, twisted, and there's a big hole in his chest. Looks as though his heart has been removed, or something to that effect. And after a few seconds, the image just turns to dust and blows away.
Hmm. Well, that's something.
Oh. You okay, Rogar? You look like you knew that person.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't real, so...
All right.
You keep riding? All right.
Yeah.
You keep going. No other incident seems to take place as the sun starts to go down just a little bit below the trees, still bright enough to see, but you are approaching the village of Barovia once again. Doesn't seem lively. Seems just as decrepit and abandoned as it did when you left. But
We
you have
stay the
returned.
night. Should we stay the night in that inn that we'd found?
You would all be kind of over here at this point.
Why has Jason shrunken? So tiny.
You all should be a lot smaller. Every square is 40 feet here, but this is just the general layout, kind of where you are.
Yeah. We can take a rest. We can ask around for this lady.
I imagine she'd be at the burgomaster's house.
Go look. Go to Ismart's estate then. See if anybody's there. That was the one at the very bottom, right?
It was, yes.
As us 40-foot wide giants go through the city.
Godzillas!
How's this town look? Anything different from shit town that we were in long ago?
Not really. You don't hear the crying anymore, the weeping from the house
Man, you
like
got
you
shit
did.
together.
Yeah, probably that was it.
She's a strong, independent woman now.
Sure. You'll never know, probably. You know, just go check out creepy crying houses. The only new thing is that there seems to be a couple of guards outside of the estate. Just kind of see you approach. Do you keep approaching? Or do you stop once you see the guards from a distance?
We keep.
Halt, what's your business?
Somebody living in this house?
Yes,
Who?
someone has taken. Lady Wakda has taken claim to the village of Barovia since its former leader is dead and their children gone.
Alright. Well, we're gonna go in and talk to her.
I'm afraid it's nearly her dinner time.
I wasn't
I must ask
asking.
that you. Make an intimidation check. It's enough. They look at each other and I'll take you to her then. You stay here. One of them opens the door and leads you in.
You guys are coming
Thanks.
with me, right? Or is it just me?
Yeah, we're all going.
Okay.
I would like to boop the other guard on the nose as I pass by. Be like, thank you.
Swats. Gives you a dirty look. You enter the house. It's looking a little bit more. Oh no, this house was fine, but still a little bit more polished. And they take you through. Would you please wait here while I go fetch the lady?
No, we'll just come with you.
Very well. This way. Takes you through the living room and into a dining room where you see this noble woman and two late 30s, early 40s noble men sitting at a table having dinner. You'd all recognize these two gentlemen as the obnoxious yahoos that you encountered in the Blue Water Inn the first time you were there. They're all having dinner, and you see a servant pouring wine, and they both stand. What's the meaning of this?
No, we're just here to talk to this. You guys can fuck off.
One of them gets very defensive. It's like, Carl, enough. I'll speak to the new rulers of Vallaki. I actually wanted to speak to them a little while ago, but they were a little bit more productive than I anticipated. Please, do you like pheasant?
I'll just take wine.
Very well. Cynthia, pour our guest some wine. Carl, sit down.
I'll take some pheasant.
Yeah, Carl.
Good boy.
Fuck you, Carl.
Carl gets really red-faced and...
Stay on the porch! Damn it, Carl! Carl!
So, Cynthia gets you all wine and pheasant, whoever wants some.
How's this table set up and how is everybody sitting? Like, size table we got, what are the positions?
You got about 10 chairs altogether, 4 on each side, 1 at each end. She's at the end, facing the door you just came from. Her sons are both directly next to her. So there's 3 more and 1 more at the very end on each. You know what I'm saying?
I like to stand behind Carl.
I'm gonna sit right next to Carl.
You all surround Carl, and he looks very anxious, and you can see that both of the brothers have rapiers at their side, and he's just kind of got his left hand on it, and he's just got his fork, and he's just...
Can I ready an action?
Yeah.
I want to kick his rapier back into the sheath the moment he tries to draw it.
Noted.
I'm just over there like, this pheasant's great. Real greasy.
You might want
Got
to
like
watch that
glossy
hand, Carl, if you don't want to lose it.
He takes his hand off his rapier and grabs a knife and starts cutting his pheasant.
Good boy.
You hear a very, very upsetting sigh.
Alright, Lady Walkie-Talkie.
Walkter.
Yeah. Said. We checked out your estate. Found some of your friends in the basement. And I kind of slide the jaw that I took off that cultist that I tortured.
Mm-hmm.
Slide it across the table at her. You recognize that?
Does she have a closet too?
You don't see one. That's just what her face looks like. That appears to be a jaw of a humanoid.
Surprised. Well, they gave us some information. We also found all this fun documentation. Working out with Strahd? You guys buddies?
Strahd is the leader of this land?
Now.
I've seen many come and go just like you, and they all meet violent ends.
Yeah, you're probably gonna meet one today. Unless you want to give me some information.
I'm an open book.
What do you do for Strahd?
Whenever newcomers arrive, I get information on them, if I can. He normally has other ways if I cannot. When you all arrived, it was my intention to overthrow the Vallakoviches for myself, but you all were a little bit more ambitious than I anticipated, so Strahd said that you could keep it. So I moved here.
You know this is Ismark's town, right?
And if he ever arrives, he'll have a warm seat waiting for him.
So you're not really even that useful to Strahd. Kind of do stuff that he can do already.
Whatever he needs. If he needs someone dead, I make sure they're dead.
Good at that?
I've been known to take care of a few problems. Yes.
So that's it? Anything else you feel like telling me? You guys got any questions?
Who do you actually have kill the people? You don't seem like you get your hands dirty.
Well, that's pretty astute. I don't like to get my hands dirty, but I am more than capable of doing it if need be. I work a lot with our friends outside of Vallaki. Aragorn's been known to prove quite useful in certain situations.
Oops.
The leader of the Vistani.
That dickhead.
It's the brother of the leader.
Brother of the leader. Aragorn is
I can't ever remember what the leader's name is, gosh dang it.
Luvash.
Luvash, yes.
Goulash.
Goulash.
Have, You ever left Barovia?
No, I was born here.
That sucks.
No one ever leaves but the Vistani.
What's this Aragol do for you?
Oh. Well, when the Mad Mage came through, I was the one that saw to it that maybe he stayed dead. If Strahd is killed, I don't know what happens to us in Barovia. What if we all die with him?
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
For all you know, your souls are trapped here as well.
Well, let's see where yours goes. I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna take this chair and smash it into Carl, because fuck Carl.
All right.
Hashtag fuck Carl.
Hashtag fuck Carl. Go ahead and roll an attack roll. Get some of these windows out of here. We ain't got no more dire wolves here.
Wouldn't happen to be flanking with Jason, would I?
Not quite. If Jason was standing directly behind Carl.
Alright. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
What's the damage on a chair? We still D8ing it?
We were using, yeah, like a great club in your hands. And these are
Okay.
pretty good sized chairs.
Yay. 1 plus 3 equals 4. I'm going to bonus action Divine Smite level 2 into a chair.
Okay.
Take another 12 damage as the chair just ruptures into a radiant explosion in his face.
All right. Let me get a little map set up here. So the lady is here. Carl's here.
Are we all within 10 feet of each other as well?
Let me see when I get these pieces set.
Sure.
Mist and Grim, would you be sitting at the far end of the table or directly near the brothers? How would you be sitting?
Wherever the pheasant is closest, where I can have.
They would have brought it to you, so anywhere you would have sat.
Okay, just the end of the table.
The very end? What? Grim?
I would be standing next to the nearest exit.
Okay. So would you be on Rogar's side of the table or opposite side? The table at the end of the table, the far end of the lady is where the door is.
Whichever side's closest to the exit.
All right. Well, I'm gonna assume that you're on Rogar's side of the table then. They're equal distance no matter what side of the table you're on. Okay. And we'll say it's about a 20-foot tall table, long table. And Mist, you want to be across from Grim, in between Grim and Rogar? Where are you sitting?
I was like at the end of the table.
At the very end? Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Now, move you over to this random battle man. So, with this, Rogar stands, picks up his chair, smacks Carl in the face with it, puts a divine smite into it, and you see this chair glow with radiant energy as it bashes into Carl's nose. And the way that you held the chair, you got him with the back, which is a very sturdy, solid oak chair, and you somehow cave his face in where the nose starts, and you turn his face into Pac-Man as the radiant energy explodes the top half of his head completely off. The only thing left is his mouth down as he falls dead, and you hear a scream from the lady and from the brother. And now we're gonna roll initiative.
Fucking metal.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
I am going to E.
Okay.
Jason and Grim, you have +5 to all your saving throws. They're next to me. That one.
Nice.
I won't be a long battle, but stuff's going down. So, missed. Rogar initiated combat by destroying a nobleman with a solid oak chair. It was gruesome. What are you doing?
Gonna be like mid-bite with my peasant, like, oh shit, we're starting! And I will run across the table. And I'm just going for lady.
All right.
Let's show you here. No, I doubt 12 hits, huh?
12 does hit.
Ah!
She's not wearing any armor.
Okay. I go for it. I want to cut some of this dumb hair buns off. I want to cut one of
Okay.
them off and then.
You, with 16 damage, you go to cut a bun off, and as you do, you also take an ear with it.
Oh!
You shink the ear, part of the face, part of the scalp, and the bun all fly off this woman. She's looking hurt.
Alright. I don't know if Rogar wants her dead or not. So I'm gonna throw a dagger at this guy.
Cool. Get him.
I think that would be... What's this, anyway? 13 to throw a dagger at him.
That one does not hit. As you throw the dagger, it bounces off of his chest, and you have a feeling now underneath his fine garments he is wearing some sort of armor that the 13 doesn't quite penetrate.
Okay. And I will end my turn there.
All right.
Snack on a little pheasant for my 6 seconds.
After you cut off the ear of Lady Wachter, she screams in pain and screams for the death of her son and stands. And okay. She is going to cast a spell. She starts murmuring and making hand gestures, and she is going to cast Sanctuary on herself. you see this arcane aura surround her body, and then she starts to run. It's 25 feet. She is a slow older woman. You can attempt to take attack of opportunity if you'd like, but you will have to make a wisdom saving throw to try to hit her.
Okay.
Jesus.
And
Pretty sure that's gonna work.
and I don't really want to like kill her, but can I like keep her in place?
You can do a non-lethal attack.
I'm doing
With your-
non. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was all I was gonna say. You can do a non-lethal attack with your sword.
Okay, cool.
You hit her upside the head with the butt end of the Crusader's blade, and she's still up, very dazed. Bleeding profusely out of her ear hole. And actually, Sanctuary is a bonus action, so she can use her action to dash, which she will do. She is just outside the door, almost out of the place. That ends her turn. Grim, you see the lady is attempting to escape.
Did you say, is she outside the house, just on the other side of the doorway?
She's right at the doorway.
Right at the doorway. Okay.
Or maybe she's probably, what was I thinking? It was 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, we're going to say the door's like right here, so she's almost to the door.
Okay.
Pretend there's a table there. I didn't have time to get a table.
So the door is right here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right there.
It's like a double door.
I'm gonna rush to the door and assume they open. Do they open outwards or they open inwards, right?
They open into the dining room, yes.
I'll just grab my chair along the way and jam it up under the. Just basically barricade it,
Okay.
and I'll stand there going like that to her. In turn.
What was that? I didn't see
I
what you
just-
did. Okay. You do this, and you see her bleeding out of the side of her head, and she's. All right. Very cool. It is now the brother's turn. He is going to stand, draw his rapier, and attempt to stab at you, Mist.
Bring it.
Nope. You are way too fast. He goes to draw his rapier, and he doesn't seem like he's in the best shape himself. And goes for a stab, and you just tink. Now he's looking a little intimidated. That ends his turn. Grim, on the other side of that door, you start to feel like someone's trying to open it. You feel. But you have barricaded the door. Now it's Jason's turn. Oh shit.
I'm gonna hit this guy with a spear.
Alright.
That's supposed to be at advantage.
Oh yeah. Roll again. Unfortunately, kind of the same thing. You went for the spear, and then you hit the breastplate that's underneath this guy's clothes, not realizing that he had any armor on, so it does not hit.
I'm gonna hit him again.
All right. 19. He attempts to turn around with a flurry to parry your attack, but misses as you stab him right underneath the armpit where there is no breastplate protection, doing 7 piercing damage. As the spear enters his body, he coughs blood, looking terrible.
I'm gonna reach a hand out towards the lady. I'm gonna try to shoot her with 2 radiant sunbolts,
Get it?
and that's a wisdom to try to hit her.
Yeah, make a wisdom saving throw. Sixteen. Let me make sure.
DC was 13.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you hit her. 12 hits.
So this was a flurry of blows, so I'll hit her twice.
Not necessary. She had 2 HP. So are you? How are you?
Yeah.
How are you destroying this woman?
I want to shoot it into what's left of her ear hole.
All right. As she's running towards, it's her left ear. She's running towards the door and sees Grim barricaded and going, She turns in a panic, and as she does, a sunbolt goes into, and Grim, from your perspective, you see her turn, and then her head just turn like a light bulb, like your hand does when you hold over a light bulb. And then then you just see like a small little radiant flame just out of her ear as she face plants onto the ground.
I'll go ahead and expend the key point, and I'll just shoot the last one at the guy next to me at disadvantage.
Okay, go for it. It'll be a straight roll though because you're flanking. So 13 unfortunately. As you got the spear stuck in his torso, he's able to kind of grab that and move your hand out of the way. Just barely misses.
That's everything.
Okay. All right. At this moment, in the blink of an eye, Mist, you hear something happen. $23 to hit.
I mean, yeah, it hits, but it's okay.
All right. You feel a piercing sting right in the back of your right shoulder, and as you look, all of you see appear this little demon-looking imp who apparently was invisible, hanging out this whole time.
I need to make a con save, it looks like.
Yep, make a Constitution saving throw.
Haha!
Oh, you made it. Still half as much, so first you take the 6 piercing damage from the bite, then 3d6. So 7 points of poison damage as you feel this toxic poison go into your bloodstream, but you resist most of the effect. That ends his turn. Rogar, you just saw this little demon imp fly up and bite Mist. The lady is dead, and the brother is not long for this world.
Yep. I'm just gonna kind of walk up here, probably on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you guys were so confident the first time I saw you for weaklings. I'm gonna take one giant swing. Say, duck. A missed as I like swing through. I'm gonna try to hit the imp and then follow through into the guy with one big swing.
Using the chair or the axe?
I'll use my axe for this.
Okay.
Sure, that chair is gone.
Mist, make a dexterity saving throw. It'll be a low DC. Oh yeah. Roll your attack, Rogar.
For the imp thingy.
Cool.
9.
All right.
Into the other guy.
Oh. Yeah. You don't even need to roll the dice, but go ahead and do it.
I'm gonna burn a first level and throw a divine smite into it because I want to.
Just some more flavor. All right.
So 22 plus 33, 55 points of damage. Is that right?
That was more HP than all of them had combined. So with that, the imp had 1 HP left, but fuck it. You hit the imp and missed. You duck, and the imp goes with the axe into the brother. Just describe. I'll say that you're killing them both at the same time with one big swing. So
I kind of
how that
just swing
looks.
through and like graze the hairs off the back of Mist as both of them like build up on my axe, and I just kind of throw them up towards the ceiling as they go off like a mortar on 4th of July as they.
Yeah.
Now it's a Gallagher show, and we're all covered in sparkly blood.
Absolutely. Just covered in ichor.
And at the corner of the dining room is Cynthia with a tray, just shaking, covered in ash and blood from all the radiant shit exploding around her, terrified.
Could you get us some towels, please?
More pheasant too, if you don't mind.
And that's
She's
why
in
you
shock.
don't
You're
harass
absolutely
women.
Write that down. Write that down, Twitch. You
And
still feel a little bit of resistance at the door. Someone's trying to get in. It seems
Yeah,
like
I pull the chair and open the door and hide behind it.
you see
45 guards.
you see one rather fit gentleman. Looks like he's got a couple of smaller weapons ready to go. He's got a short sword. Looks like he has a crossbow on his back. Looks like he's more of a mist type of fighter. But he comes in ready to do something, seeing what happens, and now he's stuck there. That was your turn, Rogar. So Mist. Yeah, we'll just go at the top of the turn order at this point. You see this guy at the door.
Does he look like he's about to poop his pants?
He doesn't look like he's about to poop his pants, but looks like he might try to run, seeing that everybody in that room is dead.
Oh, if you want to live, do you mind chatting for a second? And if he decides to run away, I will just throw daggers at him.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage, and then you can ready a dagger throw action. You'll see what he does when it's his turn. Grim, your turn. You're just hiding behind the door.
Yep, I'm just hiding.
You heard Miss say that, but you don't know what you're seeing. You don't know who she's talking to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna talk to my little closet behind the door. Did you see that other little creature? Was that your brother? Intern.
This guy turns and runs. He tries to run. You can throw your dagger, Mist.
I have one non-magical dagger left, so I'm gonna throw that one.
Okay. Hits. I'd say not.
14.
Huh?
Oh, I don't get sneak. 5.
No.
Sorry.
5. All right. You get him kind of in the shoulder blade, in the left shoulder blade as he turns and runs, but he is still running away. He's going to use.
You don't have to move him too far. I'm gonna chase him down.
Sure. We'll just say he gets to the end of the map, but he is 60 feet away from where he was, so he's 60 feet away. About.
I have 55 feet of movement. Does that get me close enough I can hit him?
How much?
55.
Not quite.
I'll dash as a bonus action and get in front of him.
Okay. That's the key point. Step of the wind.
Yes, sir.
Cool. And yeah, it is your turn, so we'll do that. We'll say that this just takes place here, even though it's technically off map. The spy and Jason are now fighting, like, close to the entryway at this point, probably.
Turn around and talk to us, or I'm going to kill you. And I will ready my action to punch him twice if he tries to leave.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say since you are... Make a persuasion check, straight roll. Since you have the feet of a demon, he might be willing to listen now. Okay. Let's see what he decides to do. But you're readying... What'd you say you're doing? Were you readying spears or punches?
Just punching him twice.
Cool. All right. Rogar. Dude came in, ran away, and Jason's in hot pursuit.
I stand on the table, bend down, pick up a glass of wine, have a nice drink.
Mm-hmm.
And at which point I imagine the table would go and just crack as I like fall 5 feet and just stand there drinking wine.
Maybe it made of solid oak like that chair.
It's not. That is what happened.
Oh no.
The chairs were made out of solid oak. This table is cedar at best.
I
skipped them.
am also a very heavy boy.
Yeah.
And I'm
that's
just
exactly
kind of
what it does.
standing in the
Mist,
rubble of
you're
this
on the table as well, and as this happens, you're just like sliding towards Rogar, but you can avoid that. You're fast enough. You're like ooh.
pasted in blood, drinking my wine, I'll start making my way to the door.
Cool.
About staying at the inn, right? I'll just kind of look at Grim and see what our next move is.
Hear me talking behind the door to my closet. Yeah, this is crazy, right? The little critter. I wonder what it was. Oh, the inn. Yes, the inn.
All right. Mist.
I feel like Jason has this. He'll holler if he doesn't.
Okay.
I'm gonna start looking through some bodies.
Okay.
Look for money, magic, crap. Not
Roll
actual
an
crap.
investigation check, and we'll see what you find next round. 13. All right, noted. Spy's turn. No, wait, Grim, your turn. You just talking to Rogar, letting Jason take care of this.
It seems like everything that needed to be killed is killed, so I'll make my way to the inn.
Okay. You're all just slowly like walking that direction while you just see Jason and the spy off a million yards away, trying to maybe talk it out. Wow. I told myself on a 1, he attacks. No, that's not what I said. I said on a 1. No, what did I say? I forgot my own rules, you guys. He puts his sword down. That's what I said in my mind. On a 1, he surrenders.
Are you sure that's what you said?
It is
That's
now.
a smart choice.
I thought he spontaneously combusted on a 1 is what was in my mind.
Wow, that was a different time.
Yeah. And then we never saw Jason again. They ran away together. They fell in love.
Started our own B&B windmill company.
He puts his sword away. And it seems as
Go
though he
talk to the
surrendered.
dragon.
Very well.
We killed them because they served Strahd, not because they served that lady.
Alright, I'm looking for something. You told this to the spy guy?
And I escort him back in, making sure to stay behind him.
Okay. Jason and this gentleman come back, meet you just outside, like in the living room. Probably at this point is where you all meet.
Hey.
Hello?
Why is he here? Why am I talking to this guy?
He seemed more like a guard than somebody who actually chose to serve Strahd.
You like Strahd?
No, I do not like Strahd.
Alright, fuck off then.
You were
He-
serving Lady Wakta, correct? Oh, I'm searching
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, okay. You rolled a 13. We'll say that you found 50 gold pieces among the 3 of them. The lady has a mace. She had a little mace on her belt. And the brothers have a rapier apiece, but not magical, just nice looking weapons. That was about it. Breastplates on both of the brothers. That's pretty much it.
I'll give everybody 10 gold.
The guard looks surprised and begins to walk away cautiously towards his sword that he dropped on the ground. Looks like he's attempting to leave.
See? Told you this
Hi.
trip would be short.
Well, what now?
Go hang out at the inn. Head back to Vallaki. The stuff I had commissioned and go to Strahd's castle.
Very well.
You all make your way to the end. This guard leaves with haste. Out to this place.
Can I watch and see what direction he heads?
He heads, there's only really one way out of the village of Barovia, and that would be the southwest.
Man, that'd be crazy if he just went into the fog and disappeared. It's like, oh shit! He knows how to get out! Oh! Damn it!
That does not happen. That
Uh,
would be good, though. All right. Yeah, to where you don't know. You don't know if he's going to go to Vallaki. You don't know if he's going to go to the castle. Not sure. But you all head towards the inn. And yeah, I forget that this place doesn't have maps for its individual places except for the church. So you are in this building over here.
Still on the battle map?
Oh, sorry. Knew I forgot something. You are over here.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Or are you over here? You are over here. Many
Yeah.
apologies.
Wait. I want
Uh-huh.
to stop into this place. Wasn't this like just like a store that had some items that were cost more than what we had at the time, but we've got money now.
This one here?
Yeah.
That
I wanna-
is what that was.
Yeah, I want to stop in there and see what he had.
Let
Like-
me pull this up. Oh my god. Too many things. Here we are.
We do have a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah, I
Right?
forgot how much money you freaking had until you just keep throwing platinum at people, making everybody billionaires. You'll see, I am kind. Yes, this
I mean,
is.
Blinsky,
Huh? Did Blinsky, get
Blinsky
started
made his own.
town?
He made his own entry music to his building.
Yeah, he was able to hire an arcane bard to just give him a magical record player outside. You, Grim, go to Bildrath's Mercantile.
Oh, Bildrath, how long has it been?
Who are you?
Why, I am Grim.
Ah. Yo. Yeah. Okay. You want something?
Yes, I want your coolest thing. What do you have?
My coolest thing. Let's see. I have acid. I have alchemist's fire. Oh, let's see here. You got crossbow bolts. If any of you fire one of those. Do you need any of you druids, perchance? No.
No.
Got holy water. That's pretty good in a
Holy
place like this. Yeah. You hunters, I got a trap for hunting.
Not really a hunter.
Oh, okay. Got some oil. Poison. I got some potions.
What kind of potions?
I've got healing potions, potions of healing.
Any greater ones, or are they the lesser kind?
They're the lesser kind, unfortunately. The Vistani haven't supplied me with any graders in a while.
Hmm. Is that the only magical stuff you have?
Depends on your definition of magical.
Any scrolls, wands,
I
anything like that?
have an empty spell book that
Hmm.
you could put spells into yourself.
How many healing potions you got?
I have two.
How much?
Two potions of healing. That would be 500 gold pieces.
500 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's the
That
one.
that seems insane. But you know what? It's your lucky day, and I flip him a platinum.
It's
Now,
impressive.
Isn't a
Where's the
platinum
rest?
only worth 10?
that platinum is... it's all of it. Look at it. It's shiny. Have you ever seen a platinum?
Not many, but I do know what this is worth.
Right?
Grim,
Right? It's worth a lot. I mean,
it's
look
worth
at it.
10 gold. It's not too shabby, but I'm the only store here. I gotta make a living.
Ah, I see. I forgot. There's more to this barter. Alright, what do we got here? And I just started... Yes, here is a glass bottle of magical arm goop. That's worth a lot of money.
What does it do?
Well, I'm not sure. I collected it from a man who had a giant magical arm, so there's that. And let's see, what else do we got here? Yes, tree sap. You probably don't want that. Yeah. Oh, zombie skin. Here you go.
Ugh.
That's gotta be worth a lot of money.
What am I doing
Um,
with that?
oh, and I can. Are you thirsty? Do you have an empty bottle? Don't mind. I have an empty bottle here, and I just pour him some wine. Here's a bottle of wine, magical wine.
What sort of magical properties does this wine do?
Well, it kind of magically comes into existence.
What do you mean? So what
That
is it?
wine did not exist before I poured it.
Oh,
Where did
okay,
it come from?
okay.
Who knows?
Roll a persuasion check. I tell you what. Give me one more silver. Top of
Give,
all this good stuff.
I give him
You
a
got
silver.
yourself a deal. Yes. All right. Yeah, and he picks up the skin, wobbles. It's like, I bet. Oh yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like folds it.
Now, you said silver, and I'm giving you a silver, not a platinum. So,
I know what I said.
okay. I feel like I swindled this guy once before. Already. Thank
And
goodness,
the
I
look
cleared.
on his face thinks that he got you so good.
Great. I gotta clear this inventory out. I got too much crap.
You got 2 potions of healing, remove zombie skin, empty wine bottle, 1 platinum, 1 silver.
Got it.
What a deal.
All right. You got your potions. The rest of you, I guess, went to the inn.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You go into the inn. The Blood of the Vine Tavern. You don't see the three Vistana ladies in there at the moment.
Probably for the better.
But you do see Eric the barkeep, who was there when you first arrived, cleaning a glass. Not noticing your presence right off the bat.
Hey, do you guys have baths? Y'all walk in covered in blood.
Oh my. You guys are covered in blood. What'd you say?
Do you have baths?
Yeah. In every room, it's got its own tub.
Cool. How many rooms you got open?
All?
Is that a number, or...
Oh. 7.
You know, there's 4 rooms.
Okay. Puts the glass down. Ah, yeah. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4 keys. That's rooms 1 through 4. Up the stairs. The first one on the left. The second one on the left. The third one on the left. And the fourth one on your left.
3 bottles of wine as well, please.
Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3 bottles of wine. That would be 2 gold pieces altogether for the rooms and the wine.
I set down 10 gold pieces. Take the wine and 1 key and leave.
Ooh, I want room
Did
3.
Did I say 10 or 2? Thought I said 2.
I don't know. I stopped listening.
Huh. Alright.
Good night, Rogar.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason. Got something for you.
What? Why are we whispering?
I don't know. This is a new place. Well, we've been here before, but don't know who's all in here. Anyways, here, potion of healing.
Oh, thank you.
Don't know why Rogar keeps buying wine. I could create it for free.
How much can you create?
A gallon.
Can I have it?
Of course.
I'll take that and the key and head up to the room.
Alright. Mist and Grim, it is the 2 of you. We have keys to rooms. Grim's got key number 3.
I'll take 4 and go take a bath since I'm covered in blood.
Just the first one's on your left there.
Thank you, Eric.
What?
I just walk away.
There anybody else in this place?
Not that you notice.
Well, good night.
Alright. You may all take a long rest if there's nothing else you want to do for the remainder of this night.
While I'm drinking my 3 bottles of wine and soaking in my bath Witcher style.
Nice. Legs up.
Yeah, legs up.
Now we're talking.
Soaking, dude. I'm gonna try and, like, just focus and do, like, prayers, things like that, to see if Rogon is actually dead. If I get some sense.
You trying to kind of commune with Tiamat in some way?
Yeah. Or seeing if I can get some reading.
Okay. You can do. I guess that'd be a religion check. I think that'd be the best way to get through that.
13.
Your consciousness doesn't really tie into anything at this moment. Some blockage happening right now. You're not
Too much
entirely
cheese.
sure. Yeah.
Eat more fiber.
Close it for me.
Okay.
I would like to barricade my door and spend some time before bed to convert my rapier to phylactery before I desummon it.
All right. You take your time to do this. Did we write down? I forget. I know it takes X amount of days, but I don't remember.
10 days, so this would be day 2.
Day 2. All right.
I'm gonna try to drink a gallon of wine.
Make
5 bottles.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Dang!
You feel good. You get through it, and you feel good. You're not you. It's the best wine drunk you have ever been in all of your life. You probably can't ride a horse too good, but you're floating, and you find yourself just kind of walking on the walls and on the ceiling every once in a while just to see.
So if I stumble on the ceiling, do I fall up?
If you stumble on the ceiling, that's a good question. It'd be more, you'd fall down. Because it's kind of just like you're stuck to the wall and to the ceiling. Gravity doesn't change for you, you're just stuck.
So this
Like
is the perfect
Spider-Man.
world for me. So I would just, slow fall because of my monk stuff and stumble again on the floor.
You could do that. You could essentially, you could easily walk like on a castle ceiling that's 50 feet high. And if someone hit you and you fell, you could slow fall and then just be on the ground.
That's what I'll do until I pass out.
Cool. You don't throw up. You feel so good. You do not have a hangover in the morning. Anything for you, miss, or are you just bathing and sleeping?
Bathing, playing with my artifact, sleep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll another... What did I have you do? Arcana last time?
Investigation.
For the little puzzle box?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do that again. It's a tricky box.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get Strahd's soul in here.
You all fall asleep eventually. Get your long rest. You wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy, especially Jason. What you do? What do now?
Back to Vallaki.
All right.
Are we gonna
stop at the
transport?
windmill?
Oh yeah, see if our cows have been delivered.
And if you want to.
Oh, we can try the stone, but there is a chance that Rogar doesn't come along. We leave him. Granted, it'd only be 5 hours of horse riding.
I say we just save that.
Keep it in our pocket for emergencies.
We also need to look into that Bastani camp. It seems they're tied to the wrong side of this. I'd like to have some words.
Was Aragol at which Vistani camp? The one near this town or Vallaki?
We turned in the
Vallaki.
little girl.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And you do recall, my God, what's the other one's name? I cannot remember the
Goulash.
other one.
Luvash.
Luvash. Luvash was very adamant that he would not have helped you if you did not save his daughter. He mentioned that multiple times when he was rewarding you. So, you definitely got the feeling that that was a favor for a favor type of situation, not out of the goodness of his heart.
I'm about to repay him with death.
Hardcore. The winds went after he said that.
Are you guys stopping at the windmill? And I'm going to Vallaki?
We'll stop at the windmill, make sure our cows have been delivered.
I'll go with Rogar.
I'm still delivered.
Alright. These cow lovers are stopping at the windmill. They're gonna hang out there while we go and pick up armor.
Okay. All right. So.
Oh, I need to roll for my frost deal.
Oh yeah.
Was that D6? Yes, D6.
Oh, Mist, you used the Wand of Secrets 2 days ago in game.
Oh yeah,
Don't you roll for charges on that?
I just used one, but we'll see.
No. I'm sure it'll come back.
Got it.
Nice. Okay. Somebody roll a d12 and somebody roll a d8.
I call 12.
8.
No incident. You go through, it's a nice breezy day. Nice enough for Barovia. Still an overcast, as there always is. But about 3 hours, 3.5 hours go by before you get to the windmill. Mist and Grim stop there. And what is it you are trying to find here?
I want to see if our cows have been delivered.
Who did you tell to deliver the cows to the windmill? I forget.
Ismark was going to send some people to deliver the cows.
Okay.
I told him, whoever you send, give them rations or food. They'll leave you alone. They'll be nice.
Cool.
Hopefully there's not 2 cows and 2 dead guards.
At first you don't see anything right off the bat. And then around the back you just hear
Go I go to where I hear the infectious laughter.
You see one berserker on a tiny stool sitting next to a cow trying to milk it into a bucket, and every once in a while he squirts another berserker with the milk and is just like
He's getting the milk out though. He's not just tugging on
he's
teeth.
getting, He's getting
Okay.
the milk out of the teats.
Okay.
It's a bowl.
Oh no. Oh, hello. I see you guys got your cows.
Yeah. Thank you. We got all this milk. And you see two more berserkers are kind of just on the ground with bloated bellies and milk mustaches. Like,
Milk drunk. Oh, perfect, perfect. Have any more of, other berserkers joined lately? I sent some more of your friends this way.
just us. I'm trying to get food now. You ever had a steak with milk? Mmm. We call them milk steaks.
Dang it. Shut up. Shut up, Derek. Oh, yeah, that sounds like an interesting combo.
Can a brother get in on this fresh milk?
Yeah! Pull up a stool! We don't have any more stools. Pull up your feet! Come on in
Wait.
here.
Did the magical ewer say that if I put a liquid in it, it would reproduce it? And if it was poison, it would make it not poison? Can I convert it to a milk ewer?
If
Wait.
you had it.
Oh, I thought I just poured you a gallon out of it. I didn't realize you wanted the... I'll give the whole thing to you
No.
if you wanted it.
If that's what you did, that's fine.
What it does is it just produces wine, or it turns poison into wine
Into wine. So
exclusively.
it's only wine. Yeah.
It is only wine. And that's the unfortunate part for you with that thing.
Bump.
Don't want some milk wine with your milk steak?
Now, Jason, you can have that ewer. Let me take it out of my inventory.
He said something about food. Are they struggling with food, it looked like? They would
No,
assume
just
they're
seem-
hunters.
Yeah, there's a few of them out hunting, is what you gathered from that.
Okay. Well, perfect, perfect. Has everything else been good here at the windmill?
Killed some zombies. That
Nice.
was fun. Milk fight and everything else was good.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. Well, I just wanted to check in, make sure the cows were delivered, and just keep the place looking nice. Does the place look nice? Does it look like they've just like torn it apart?
It looks the same. Doesn't look worse.
Okay. Well, perfect. If you guys could you make this place look a little more nice while you're here? Just, clean it, dust it. Maybe make some nice beds for yourselves.
Yeah, we clean. He grabs a bucket of water and just tosses it on the wall outside. Nice. Yeah,
Perfect.
I can do that a lot too. Get all the spots.
All right. Well, Grim, was there anything else you wanted to check on while we were here?
No, I just thought we would wait here for Rogar and Jason to return.
Oh, are we waiting? I thought we were just stopping by. Give a little pop in.
He's just going back for the armor. Unless you want to go with them.
Yeah, we can stay here and get milk drunk.
Hell yeah.
So, Mist and Grim party with the berserkers for the rest of the day, and it's interesting. They play with the cows like they're dogs when they're not milking them. It's a good time. They try to teach you what to do when a bear come. Seems like common sense, but they're adamant that they tell you about it.
I want to teach them a game. And I have a feeling you guys probably remember this game as a kid. I'm going to take some of my twine and I'm going to tie it on the end of the cow's tails. and I'm gonna smack their butts and tell them they have to catch whoever catches the cow and gets the string off, gets the most milk for the day.
They are very fast, and they catch the cow very quickly, and it's really disappointing
Oh,
for you.
okay, okay. That's all I want to do.
Anyway, so that happens. Rogar and Jason, you take another hour and a half, 2 hours to get back to Vallaki. No incident. It's probably about 5 o'clock at this point, maybe a little earlier, depending on what
I'd
time
like
you
to
left.
pull out the magic ewer on the way and drink some more wine and offer as much as he wants to Rogar.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Y'all get a little wine tipsy on the last bit of travel. We'll say, unless you want to do some role playing or talk to anybody else in the town, you go to the blacksmith. She has your armor prepared, and it fits extremely well for such a young woman. She's very, very crafty blacksmith.
You got those rings done?
The rings are done.
Toss one to Jason. Put that on.
I put it on.
And this is a young woman blacksmith too. I'm talking like she's like 16, 17 years old. So it's pretty cool. Because she was able to do all this so fast.
I mean, be better. I gave her a bunch of money.
Yeah.
On my plate.
Rogar, you know I'm not into dudes, right?
Yeah. I don't know why you're
Okay.
telling me that.
What's up with the ring?
Oh, I can cast a spell through it.
Oh, that makes more sense. Thanks.
Yeah.
Grimmett back at the windmill, like, Rogar's gonna propose tonight. You think Jason will say yes?
I always knew there were sparks between them. They're flirting constantly.
It's the fucked up version of flirting.
Mm-hmm. You feel that too? Only best friends execute pedophiles together.
Our eyes met
bash.
across the room when we were tearing bowels out of people. From that moment on.
Do you see how he splattered me with that blood? Must be true love.
Lady in red. Anything else to do in Vallaki, or are you just gonna head back to the windmill? You can make it before it's too late. Like, it'll probably be dark by the time you get there, but it'll only be 8:30 at night, where you can stay in Vallaki.
If it's gonna be late, I will go ahead and cast the spell to show him what it does.
Cause yeah, you guys left later the following day to get to the village, and I imagine you left a lot earlier in the day. I don't know. What time do you think you would have gotten up and actually rode out that morning?
I mean, probably just standard time.
Like
Evening.
9.
Or we'll take the evening and then go to Strahd's castle from the windmill.
So it would have been about 1 o'clock by the time you got to the windmill. Therefore, it would have only been like 2 o'clock by the time you got to Vallaki. Maybe take you an hour to get all your stuff and leave. So, I mean, you could probably get back to the windmill at 5.
Alright. Well, before we ride off, let me see that hand you put the ring on.
I'll hold it out for him.
I'll kind of just, like, give him a high five, and then your skin begins to, like, scale up and crack and become tougher as your AC increases by 1. You're bolstered. All your saving throws increase by another 1, so you're within 10 feet, you get a +6 to all your saving throws. Then...
Well, that's pretty awesome.
Oh, that's not it. I'm going to take out my maul. I'm just going to hit him with a maul.
Alright, roll your attack.
You will take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as I kind of like hit you on the shoulder, and the smash isn't as hard, but you also see like the top of my armor cave in as I hit you, as the damage is split between us when you get hit.
Well, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. You have to stay within 60 feet. But outside of that, could make you tougher, harder to hit.
Nice. Thank you.
Right on. So I cast was this, if you want to read through it.
Warding Bond. That's for an hour. It's pretty kick-ass.
I'll burn the 10 lay on hands to heals back up before we leave Vallaki.
Very well. Another hour and a half, 2 hours back. Like I said, you get there around 5, a little after 5. You hear laughter in the background along with the sound of a banging drum. Mist and Grim, the berserkers have started to do a little drum circle. They're roasting up a nice boar that they found out in the woods. Having a little barbecue. And Grim, you've had so much milk. Long overdue. These are well-fed cows.
Got some strong bones.
So that's
I'm
what you two see when you ride up and go around in the back.
The Lich said that I was supposed to take care of my body, and if I'm gonna be all bones, gotta have some strong ones.
So, you're at the windmill, drinking milk, chilling. What's the next step? Are we hanging out here for the rest of the evening, or are we going to the castle, or what's up?
Probably just take the rest and go to the castle.
In the morning?
Yep.
Cool. Alright. After the very eventful and stressful days of the Amber Temple and Argenvestalt and all that nonsense, you finally had a few more calm days. Despite the murder, they were easier murders, so still less stressful. In the morning, you plan to set out to get back into the thick of it, and maybe find the sword you want, maybe find the skull, maybe get teleported through some magical fire to another place that you don't know. We'll see what happens. Next time on Outsiders Arcana.
Dee.
Hey, my AC is 19 now.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh.
Hey, once
All right.
again, GCX is going on. If you're watching this, go to the main page. Go support St. Jude. Donate some money. I have a bunch of prizes too that they're raffling off. Every $10 you donate goes to a drawing. So go support those streamers.
Sam, did you write down the other places that the fountain said that it would take us?
Yeah, I did.
We went to Magic's Womb. There's 5 stones for their locations?
Violet leads to mountain spire. Orange to a castle's peak. Red is if lore is what you seek. Green is where the coffin hides.
Coffin.
Indigo to the master's bride. Blue to the magic swoon. Yellow to the master's tomb.
We
Where
will
you put it?
continue this conversation off the stream, but thanks for watching Twitch. Donate if you can, and join us next week. I believe we're on for next week, yeah?
Yeah.
As I know.
Join us around 11 a.m. Central Standard Time next week. See what these yahoos decide to do. Love you, Kay. Thanks. Bye.